Well, one thing I didn't mention about the annuity that I mentioned earlier today, and I wanted to let you know that on the client perspective, I don't lose any principal. So if I just pull out what my gains are, let's say my gain is 5% for the year. Some of these contracts allow you to pull out 5% without having a like surrender fee. So that's pretty cool, because then you know that you've got money in there, right? And you don't have to take the money out unless you really want to. Now you can, with an annuity, you can take a cash out every year no matter what, and they're going to pay you a certain percentage, like say 4.5% is going to constantly come out every year no matter what until you die. So they could actually dwindle it down to zero, the balance, and then they're still paying you out. So that's a good thing if you live a long time. And you just got to know all your contract. There's tons of different contracts. So there's like some that will pay out for a certain period of time, and some will pay out. Goodness gracious, where are all these cars coming from? They'll pay out for the rest of your life. So if you don't live very long, sometimes these policies take all your money if you die, and then some don't. So just be aware of what you're doing and read the contract. And then another thing about annuities, let's say you get a scammer call, and the scammer's out there and he's trying to tell you that your buddy or your relative is in prison in Central America or something like that, some stupid thing that they do to you, and and they say you need $50,000. Well, you try to pull it out of your annuity, and the people at the annuity going, "You okay? Are you all right?" Well, somebody's down there in South America and they're in prison. Ma'am, it's probably a scam. And they'll help you through that mess. Most of the times your relative's not down Central America in prison. Some scammer trying to get your 50 grand out of your pocket. Or I've seen people have these issues and they lose all their money when, so live within a budget, live within your means, and annuities have their place, and then some don't. So just be aware with all what's going on with your money, okay? But my annuities, I have an annuity for myself, and I'm not happy with it half the time. And then sometimes I am, and sometimes I'm not. I'm really happy in the annuity when the market falls apart, and thank goodness I didn't have $1 million in the market and then it dwindled, had the 20% correction, they call it. You imagine losing $200,000 in one day or 1 week or 1 year. So that's the other thing about annuity, is that you don't lose your principal. So you're just getting the interest. So if you want to, you can live on that interest. Anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's great when the economy sucks, and it's fantastic, and it's not very good when the economy's doing great, okay? And it's not that great when the inflation hits you, but you still have money coming in. So if you have your Social Security and you got a little business on the side and you're selling pens or whatever, it is what it is, and you can survive this the chaos of finance. So anyway, that's my 2 cents.